Hi everyone, this is Judy, and today I'm going to be creating another project with the Cricut Joy. I'm going to do writing on a image, and I'm using my tablet. Already signed in the Cricut Design Space. I'm going to go down the bottom. I'm going to click on image. Then it's going to load the images up. Then I'm going to go to cartridge. Then I'm going to go to my cartridge over here. Then I want to pick out, see, it's got a lot of shapes like hearts and stuff, but I want to use like a label. And they got everyday labels in here. That's a free one. This one here, everyday labels. And it shows you all the different labels that's in here. And I'm going to use this label here. And then I'm going to insert it on a canvas. I'm going to highlight that because I want to change that. So I'm going to go down to edit. And it says right here it's going to cut, which that's the part I want to cut. But I'm going to change the color of this so you can see it better on the tablet. I'm going to make it white, and then I'm going to hit check, the check mark. And you can size it if you want, but this is the perfect size for me for my project. And then I'm going to go pick out text. So I'm going to use Birthday Bash. That's one I already purchased. And that's got writing text in it. So I'm looking for Birthday Bash. Here it goes right here. And it's multi-layer and cut and write. And it tells you here. And that's Birthday Bash. Down here you got to enter your text. And I want this right on here is just because. I'm going to capitalize the J, J-U-S-T, and then I'm going to go one line down, and then I'm going to put because up under it, capital B, B-E-C-A-U-S-E, just because. And then it'll look like this, but this is not the writing letter. This is more when you're cutting the letter out. So you're going to go to edit. You're going to highlight this. Go to edit. And say Birthday Bash. And then this is all your letters here. You're going to click on that R. And it's got regular, bold, italic, bold italic, writing, and writing italic. I'm just going to use the writing one. Down here. I'm going to click the writing one, and it'll change it up like that. Then I'm going to make the letters small so I can fit in here. And then I'm going to go and center the letters in the middle. So I'll go back down here where you change it where it's writing. And it had left up under it, so that's where you're going to center it. And I'm going to center it with this one here. So and center it like that. I want to make them letters, them a little smaller. There we go. All you got to do is take this little arrow and make it smaller or big. And then I'm going to go to image. And I'm going to pick out another image to go up under. So I'm going to go to cartridge. And my cartridge is over here. And I'm going to pick out an image from a cartridge named Doodle Charms, the images. So I'm going to look for Doodle Charms. This is a very old image. And then I'm going to click Doodle Charms here. want to pick out the dragonflies right here. Dragonflies. And then I'm going to insert it in the canvas. And they'll look like this. So right here you can change where you're going to cut it or draw it. So I want this drawed, just like I want the letters drawed. And I'm going to click on draw, and then I'm going to check it. So these are going to be drawn. Then I'm going to make it small so it'll fit in here. Put it exactly where you want it. Maybe a little bit. It's hard to get it even. That's about right. That looks about even to me. And then I'm going to try to, I'm going to go and look at the layers. I want to see the layers over here. So draw, 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 and cut. That's right. And then I'm going to go to action. And I'm going to try to attach all these. I'm going to go to make it and see how it looks. They're probably not attached. See, they're not attached. So you have to go back to home. If it looks like that, that's not right. I'm going to attach it. Then I'm going to go to make it. If it looks like that, it's not right. You can undo it. And then you can go to make it to see if they're attached. See how they're not attached? That's the only one that's going to be attached there. So go back to home. And then you try to go to action. And then you attach these. And you can go see if they're attached. If not, then it's not done right. You got to make sure you get it right, because if not, they won't attach. And then you can go to make it to make sure they all attach. It's got to look like that. from the touch, and it'll say draw and cut. Okay, so you get your machine ready. Turn on your machine, plug it in. And get whatever paper you're going to use. And what pen you're going to use. I don't know if you're going to use the pen or the so it should say draw and cut at the top. And then you're gonna, how many you're gonna, I'm gonna use a big mat so I can do like 3 of these. I'm gonna use a 4.5 by 12 inch mat. Okay. And I want to make 3 of these to cut out. 3 to cut out. So it should be like that if you want 3 to cut out. I don't know, it's so clear from the, should be like that. Let me show you this one. Now maybe I can do 4. Let me try to cut 4 out. See if I can get 4 on that mat. 4.5 by 12 mat. 4.5 by 12 inch mat. And it should be like that. You get your machine. And that's what we're going to do. So I'm going to do that on this pink piece of cardstock. I guess pink would show up. I'm going to get my mat. I'm going to take it out of this baggie. And get your mat, put your paper on it. Put your paper on your mat. And then you're gonna continue. And this is going to be cardstock, so you select cardstock. And we'll have to take the cutting tool out. I'll set it right here. Then I'm going to add the pen to it. And it's going to check to see if the paper's big enough to cut it. To draw it and cut it. And then I'm going to tap go. I'm going to tap go on here. And then it should start drawing. What it's doing now is drawing. It draws all the images, letters, and image. So I draw it until it gets all four done. So it keeps on drawing until they're all drawn. And then after they draw, then change the pen to the cutting blade again. I like this little writing feature of the Cricut Joy. I don't have to get my printer out. And you got to make sure when you're done with your pens, you got to close them up because they'll dry out real quick if you don't. You leave them gapped open just a little bit. It says load the black pen. I'm going to load a different, let me see, maybe I'll use the same pen. But I'm just going to use the same one. You can change the pens up, but I'm just going to use the same color. It doesn't matter. You can change it to where whatever color pen you want to put in here. Like you want to use a blue pen, you can use a blue one on different of the, like the drawing and the letters, but I'm just going to use a black pen. It doesn't matter. So if you wanted the letters blue and then down here a red, you could do that. The dragonflies could be red and the letters could be blue or something like that. But I just want to do them all the same color. And if you don't attach, like I was showing you, if you don't attach it, then one mat to cut and then the other mat to draw. So you don't want that. You want it all to go on your label if you're going to make like a card. I like this Cricut Joy because it's easier to carry than my bigger Explorer. So this is easier to carry when I gonna just do a little bit of projects, like with my friend over my friend's house. This is perfect. Okay, now it tells you to put your blade in after all the cutting's done. So I'm going to take the pin out. And then I'm going to load the blade back in here, the blade that I took out. Just drop it in there and shut it up. And then all you do is you press go, and then it'll cut outside the label. So to start cutting the label out. And then it'll say, unload your mat. So you unload it. And then you're done with this. You can shut that up. And then just click finish if you're done. It'll show like this. You're just going to click finish. They're going to be okay. Finished with that for now. And it made like some just because labels. And then you can just lift this up off the mat. You can do that, and you can check out what it's done. And you can use these for your cards. That's the labels that we made. And that's how it looks. They're all drawn pretty nice. And just take this here and put back over top so it keep it sticky for the next time when you use it. And I think I'm gonna probably make a card with this. I'm going to make a card. So this is 8.5 by 11-inch sheet of paper. And so I would have to cut this at 5.5. make sure I got it right. Hey, let me put it this way. So 5.5 by 5.5. We cut this sheet in half. And then you're going to like just fold it down and center it in the middle. I'll center it. So this can make I'm going to get another piece of cardstock. Do another one. Cut this one. Cut this one at 5.5 too, same size. Cut it 5.5. This will be the card base. That's the labels that we made. I gotta find some paper to match that. I don't know if this would match it. Yeah, that might match it. What do you think? Or would you use the ones with the flowers? And this one here. I don't know if this one. And I got this here. That's not going to match it. Maybe pick one out of here. I don't know if this one, nah, that ain't a good color. I might use this one here. This might match it better. You can use that for the background paper. Okay, that might work. Let me get my paper. I'm going to cut it down. Let's see how we're gonna, maybe. I don't know what size this paper is. Let me see after I cut it down. Oh, it's 6 inches. I'm trying to see how big I'm going to cut this. Make it a little smaller. Let me see what this is. That's a 6. I'm just going to make one card real quick with it and see how it looks. I want to get this, I want to get that glue everywhere. Looking for my glue stick. I'm going to use a glue stick for this, and I'm going to use this kind here. And that's a glue stick. And I get these at BJ's. 18 of them for $5.99. I'm going to just try to center a little bit on the edge. Let me do my other one. Now all this, as you see, none of this is edited. You see all my mistakes that I made. This is pretty paper from the dollar store. Yeah, that's really pretty paper. That's Dollar Tree store paper. And you can take this and put it on top. You can either use some pop dots. I don't have no pop dots. The only thing I have is I have the tape that pops it up. I just have to take my scissors and cut it. And just put it on the back. I'll cut a couple of pieces. Just put it on the back. Trying to hurry up so I don't make this video too long. And just put it right here. And it pop it up a little bit. That's a cute little card. Just because. Yeah, just put these on the back. These are cheaper than the pop dots, that's why I got these. I just take my scissors and cut them. I get this for $1. 2 rolls of this at this Korean store. And just put it on here just because. And that's how you can write and cut a label or any kind of image out with Cricut Joy and Cricut Design Space. And that's a cute little card. I still got some more labels. I'll do these off here. Put that over there. And these are the cards that I made. And cute little cards. So that's how I took and drawed. And cut the, you can color these in too. You could take a marker, or you can take these kind of markers and these kind of pencils, and you can color inside the what do you call that? Dragonfly. Yeah, you can color inside the dragonfly. Take your little pencils. Give it a little color so it don't be all pink. And there's color inside there. I'll show you when I get it done. I'll put it up close. And I like these pencils here. These are pastel color memory pencils. Yep, and you can color inside there. Let me get a different color. Maybe this color here might show up. Oh, that's a pretty color. And that's what I'm colored with my pencils. And this is writing and then cutting out your label with the Cricut Joy. And I can't even tell you where I got these. It's probably Michael's. These here. That's what I colored that one in. Thanks for watching. I appreciate you watching, and I hope you can do some writing and drawing with your Cricut. And I appreciate all my new subscribers and all my subscribers I had for years and months. Thanks for subscribing. If you like it, like it. If you want to be a new subscriber, subscribe. That's okay. And if not, that's okay too. I'm only here to show what I make with my Cricuts and whatever, everything else I want to share. So this is the card I did today with the Cricut Joy. I hope you like it. Thanks for watching. Be blessed. Have a blessed week. Bye-bye.